actually, we've been wanting to do this video for a while. What do you guys think of our new behind us? Very good? Alright. We're going to do top 5 lists for now on, just little bonus videos to hold us off throughout the week. So, if you guys have an idea for top 5, send it at us. We will love to take your suggestions. We have a bunch of different ideas, but we're waiting for timely fashions to do them.
Hopefully.
So until we get to those, let us know.
Yeah, let us know
what you want us to do for top 5.
Or if you just want to hear us rant about some nonsense.
These are just our opinions of whatever our top 5 lists are. None of this makes, sense. We're just whatever we want to say. Okay, so since we don't have a Marvel movie for a while, we're going to do top 5 Marvel Studio movies. So just to clarify, this is Avengers universe and Guardians of the Galaxy and all those movies. This isn't the Spider-Man, the X-Men, the Marvel movies. It's just Marvel proper. So, yeah, the way this works, we're just gonna, I'm gonna say 5, and he's gonna go, and I'm gonna go, and we're gonna walk all the way down. If you want to, you can type your list in the fucking comments. I want to see what everyone else's list is. Whether or not we're way off, I mean, if none of us are going to put Iron Man 2 on it, maybe we're assholes for that. Maybe you loved Iron Man 2.
No, we're not.
If you did, unsubscribe and go and get ran over by a lawnmower that apparently, they have at whatever prison or asylum you live in. Anyways, so sorry. Top 5 Marvel Studio movies. We're going to start this off. Number 5.
All right. Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's your number 5.
That's my number 5.
Oh, God. Why?
Just because, it means the competition it's going up against, but it's solid. It was great. I liked it for what it did.
I love that movie.
It's way above Captain America, the original.
Yeah,
I enjoy Captain America.
I feel like Captain America First Avenger definitely gets a bad rep.
It's not that it's bad.
It's not a bad movie.
It's a solid movie.
They're like, there's too much bully themes. I'm like, good.
Yeah,
it's not a bad
theme.
It's
not. It's fine. Yeah, no, it works.
It's like the only one not about an Infinity Stone. Oh wait, it is about an Infinity
it's
Stone.
Totally about an Infinity Stone.
Shit, all of them
That's
are.
the one. Yeah.
I don't think I have one in here that isn't. Oh, I do got one in here.
There's one that
there's no.
There should always be one that isn't.
Okay. Any other reasons you want to throw up? It's just solid fucking spy movie.
It's a great spy thriller. I just like how they switched it up from just a normal, kind of. They played no more homages to like a thriller style, like a action adventure thriller.
Like 1970s.
Spy movies. Great stuff.
Believe it or not, we'll be getting to that again later.
And it actually kind of a tie into the real world more than a lot of the other ones did. With, spy agency.
And if you're a big fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it tied into that more than any other movie.
That show over, but
yeah. Anyways, my number 5, Iron Man.
Really?
The first fucking Iron Man. Yeah, you gotta love it.
Iron Man.
You gotta love it. I mean, the villain's a little flat, but holy shit, did that movie not kickstart this whole fucking universe? And then, of course, you have the first and best fucking after the credit scene. Boom! That blew the world apart.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been a thing without.
Yeah,
we wouldn't be doing this.
Probably. And I'm not. Yeah, no, definitely not. No. If that bombed, no. But I'm not just putting it in here for the props. I love that movie, and a lot of people say, "Oh, Tony Stark just captured Iron Man." Really? Because Iron Man didn't have too much of a character in the comics before that fucking movie. And you old school fucking comics can yell at me for it. I'm an old school comic nerd too. I got a lot of fucking comics. Yeah. You know what he reads off the page of a Marvel comic book now? Robert Downey Jr. But prior to that, it was really hard to write. Yeah. Fuck, he wasn't even a staple in the Avengers universe or Marvel universe. In the Avengers he was, but in the Marvel comic universe he wasn't a staple. Spider-Man called him Shellhead. Yeah. Like he had no respect at all. And now him and Captain America are the big staples of the comic universe. Before that movie, it was Spider-Man and Wolverine. And now those movies, and specifically Iron Man, brought him forward. Anyways, I love that movie. So we're moving on.
Yep. Number 4.
Numero 4.
Quattro.
Fuck it. 4.
El Foro.
And you're gonna get so mad with this one.
You might get out of it. No, maybe you won't.
You can grab a beer for this. Ultron?
Ultron.
My number 4 is Ultron as well. Again, it's the stiff competition.
It's a stiff competition. The movie's not bad.
The movie's definitely not bad.
It's just, again, it's...
But there's a thing with this movie, with everyone, it's going on with every critic, is when we first got hit with it, including us, I gave that movie a high fucking score.
And then the more I think about it,
it's probably, if you told me the grade Age of Ultron right now, I'm going to grade it 1, maybe even 2 points lower. The more I watched it a few more times now, and the more I think about it, it's just these little niches and these little problems. And it was this spectacle that just drug me, and I loved it.
The very first viewing was magical.
Oh, it was magical.
That.
But yeah, it definitely is going down for me.
Yep.
But it's not a bad movie.
No, just even more 2020 vision. I don't think it's going to go any lower in my ranking than what it is right now.
I don't think it's going to drop any lower. I mean, it's still
about where
I'm at sound mind. That's to put it at 4.
Veneer of, oh my god, it's Ultron. We've been waiting X amount of years
for
it.
Oh my god.
It
definitely, it surprised me on spots. It bugged me on spots. I'm going to say,
some really great stuff.
My favorite part of the movie, Vision. Vision is still what I think about the most. If I think about that movie, I think about Vision the most. Like, I'm like, oh my god, I just want to see him hand the fucking hammer off the Thor. Minor spoilers, go see the fucking movie. I don't give a shit. God, it's been weeks. You're watching a fucking Marvel list. Get off your ass. And, alright, so both of us Age of Ultron for number 3. For number 4. Now we're going to get into interesting shit here.
Number 3.
Numero 3-0.
So, he's already said it. Iron Man.
Iron Man!
Is my number 3.
Oh, this is really funny.
It started a whole thing off. I really enjoy that movie. It's great. It's one of those, it's great. It's one of those, you can watch it again. It's not as deep and complex as some of the other ones, but it hit all the right notes.
There are some deep and complex scenes.
There are some, but I'm saying it's not like Avengers had some truly crushing. There was some really nice, lighthearted moments in it.
When the villain comes back from the shareholder meeting and brings him a Ray's pizza from New York, like that scene makes me like, fuck. It just it makes you feel like such good friends that like I'm gonna go to a town. I'm gonna bring you back your favorite food on our jet. Like that scene warms my heart, even though it's from the villain. And then what's like the next scene, he like does that weird thing that takes out everybody, but they never use it
ever again. That's never brought up ever again. The
if they whip that out randomly in another Marvel movie, I'm gonna be like, thank you,
finally. No, great.
Yeah,
it was great, solid.
My number 3. This is funny. Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, okay.
So we flip-flopped our 5s and our 3s.
I think I understand what's going to happen in the next two.
I think we might be the same.
Yeah.
One of us needs to get fired. Get a new person.
We're redundant now.
Yeah, we're so redundant. We don't need each other. You didn't say, bring in the Falcon. Great. I loved that they brought... Falcon's one of my favorite characters, and what a lot of people like to just kind of ignore is... The Falcon, not like he's a sidekick, but the Falcon's the Robin to Captain America. If there's Captain America, there's a Falcon. If you read a Captain America comic, Falcon's right there. And it's not that he's a sidekick, it's that they're these really great friends, and they got that war bond.
Yep.
And they're still so different, but they still went through the same experiences, and they captured that so well that it just totally fucking got me. And, I love just... brotherly bonds in movies, which I've just now brought up in 2 different movies. But that one.
Now.
Yeah, there you go. Bring it up. Fucking listening to Philadelphia. But yeah, so I love Winter Soldier, and it's setting up so well for Civil War. Which if they follow the comics, Civil War, which is over there, I don't know if you can see it, but it's in. But if they're setting up the comics for Civil War, they did it great. They brought in the Asian 13, I think is her name, the blonde nurse, and they brought in Crossbones. They're setting up what I want to happen, and they set up Winter Soldier. Oh my god! So, anyways, I love that movie. Moving on to the fucking big 2 here.
Top 2.
Wait until I put the number up.
The deuces. Deuces.
Not like poop. But
maybe.
2. Alright. Number 2! Take it away.
Avengers!
Yep. Nice.
You?
The Avengers! The Avengers is my number 2! I know exactly what we're doing for number 1.
Hey, if you don't...
If you whip out Dark World, I'm walking out. Okay, Avengers. Lightning in a bottle is the only way to describe this movie. It's this movie.
perfect.
It grabbed me the way Ultron did, and it never has dropped. I still have that
it was the original
same
payoff.
energy.
Yeah.
Oh, like when I watch, I still get excited at the beginning of that movie. Like I've never seen it before. And I'm like, oh yeah, I freaked the fuck out. It's insane. Like that movie's never went down for me. It's still just amazing. Sorry.
No, it's great. It was perfect. It was what they all been building up to them. That first phase up until Avengers, it built it up perfectly. They knew exactly. It was masterful. Everything was done. It really was
so great. And
there are very few nitpicks with it.
Nitpicks. They don't have they don't have
not
any
flaws, more
fucking
like
anything
nitpicks.
in their ears when they're talking to each other throughout town.
Yeah.
They took away the Hawkeye character completely, which is my other positive for Age of Ultron. Little nitpicks like that, but still all around fucking. That's one of my drunk movies that I can watch 100 times, and if I come home from the bar and I'm like, I just need something to fucking veg out on, it's like that.
The Avengers?
Yeah, the Avengers. Just avenge out on.
Avenge out?
Yeah, avenge out. That's funny. But yeah, if I just need something there when I'm like nice and drunk, it's that, Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
Are kind of my go-to, which both came out the same year.
Yeah.
Same writer, too.
Yeah.
Go Joss. Anyways, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready to say it at the same time? Number 1 is Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't feel like we have to explain this.
I thought that was going to be a challenge for me, and then when I thought about it for a second, I'm like, oh my god, it's in between Avengers, Guardians, and Winter Soldier. All three were hard for me, and then when I'm finally like, fuck, it's Guardians.
It's Guardians.
As soon as I started thinking about it, it's easy, actually.
It's real.
Oh, that movie is so... James Gunn is such a talent, and he's been a talent for so long, and they finally gave him a, $200 million budget, and just go crazy! And he went, here! Can I bring in my brother and Michael Rooker? They're like, no! He's like, please? They're like, do it! Best parts of the movie! If you guys don't know, Bradley Cooper actually didn't do the motion capture for Rocket Raccoon. James Gunn's brother did. And James Gunn's brother is also one of the Ravagers in the background.
Yeah, he's great.
Captain's got to teach stuff!
Captain's got to teach stuff!
Captain got to that line. I'll rewind it just that. Captain got to teach stuff!
Captain got to teach stuff!
How he says it and just, oh my god.
Michael Rooker's,
oh yeah, Michael Rooker. And another thing James Gunn said about that is Michael Rooker always gets typecast as Merle, even before he did Merle. Yeah. Like, he was always typecast as this hard-ass bad guy. Yep. When finally he's like, even in Michael Rooker, even in James Gunn movies he was. even in Sipper and Slither he was. And then finally he just be weird. Yep. And you get this Yondu, who is the furthest character that we've had in the comics from the character of the comics. Yep. Yondu is nothing like Yondu. Nothing at all. Yondu is pretty much, in the comics, he's pretty much like the Hawkeye from another country. Or another planet. He's like a blue, giant red mohawk bow user. Way different. And the only thing that we'll keep red, but it won't be a giant mohawk. Your skin will be blue, and we'll keep one arrow.
You have one arrow.
Fuck the bow. Wear this overcoat. Yeah, just you whistle it, whatever the fuck, but... we can talk about that movie for forever. I just talked about Rooker and Gunn's brother. I didn't even get into it.
Even Drax, who even done any... Batista's a thing?
No.
He did that character great.
The thing about Batista, and if you guys watch other YouTube movie stuff, they bring up this a lot, and I like to bring it up too, is Batista has stated on interviews, he says he's not a good actor. He's like, no, I'm learning. Every time I do something, I'll pick up.
But you can tell from
And they gave him the best part for Drax. It looked like he was...
nailed it.
He did it at the best that would be because they wrote it so well for him that it made it look like it was a top-level performance with a lower, no offense to Batista, you can kill me, but with a lower-level actor and knocked it out.
Oh, yeah, well, the part was perfect for him.
Oh, yeah.
It was.
And again, that character is further as you can go from the character in the comics.
The deal is with Guardians, they were allowed to go crazy with it.
Which they did. Because no one knew... I didn't even know Guardians until that movie came out, and then I went... Because Brian Michael Bendis dropped a comic pretty much right after that got announced, so I had 2 years of Brian Michael Bendis' comic coming out each week to get caught up on those characters. But besides that, Just fucking, you don't know who those people are.
They were allowed to do whatever the hell they wanted.
Yeah.
Like, whatever movie you want.
So, Guardians, we could literally talk about Guardians forever. Chris Pratt nailed it. He lost so much weight and gained so much muscle back for that. I mean, transformed himself like damn near of a Balian, a Christian Bale level of transforming himself for that. So, do we want to keep talking about it? I could.
Or we can talk about upcoming movies.
Ant-Man is the next Marvel movie that's coming out. Or just movies in general. We're going to see Tomorrowland probably this week. Or next week.
Yep. Tomorrowland, then we got...
If you haven't watched our Mad Max Fury Road, that dropped a couple days ago.
Check that out.
And then dropping later tonight. If you're probably not watching this tonight, this comes out. Or actually, wait, no.
It might not be.
It's not going to be coming out at the same time. But dropping around the same time as this is our Game of Thrones review that we do every Sundays. And they usually hit the internet around Monday, Tuesday.
Yep.
So check those out. And fucking please tell us your top 5 Marvel movies. And tell us what list you want
top 5.
Because I'll tell you, the ideas we have so far are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want them. You come up with more for us.
Oh, yeah. Please, we're outsourcing it to you.
All right.
Just like, click, subscribe.
Anything else you want to say?
No, I think we're good. The Twitter.
I finished my champagne. The trailer, what?
Twitter, Facebook.
Oh, yeah!
Check all that stuff out. Like,
friend us on our Facebook and our Twitter page and our other various social medias. And you can contact us there with ideas. If you write it right on our page's wall,
whatever.
That's fine. Somebody's got to write on that wall. I sure forget to. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Most important thing. Bye!